I do promise I know how to play this game well. I'm good at this game. This is gonna be the run.
Way to go! Thanks for rescuing.
Right, guy, thanks for the good luck. How's it going? Filling with some strawberry ice cream? That's fantastic. I am doing well. I wasn't earlier, but I'm doing well now.
Nice job. Way to go! Here goes.
Sugar Frosted. Your appointment went well? That's awesome. Did you get any sleep, Monday night?
You're a super puppy. Nice job.
What's that? I'm assuming it's a sleep aid, but, imagine being a drug namer. Also a product namer in general, but like imagine naming drugs. Like the names just have nothing to do with anything, especially when you get into like arthritis drugs. They're like the really big expensive ones. And so like I've been on Humira. The name Humira has nothing to do with its generic name, which is like adalimumab. I don't even know how to say it properly. Humira has nothing to do with that. You've got like something like Humira. You've got Taltz, Cosentyx, Symphony, Enbrel. Like these are all drugs that do similar things. They sound nothing alike. And so who gets to come up with those names? Stronger hypnotic effect than Benadryl. Wow. Remicade? Remicade sounds actually kind of like what it is. Like Rem is kind of similar to like rheumatoid arthritis. Remicade. It has aid in it. It's helping you. That one makes a little bit of sense. But also that was one of the first, so maybe that's when they were still trying to make the names make sense. Well, Butrin, right? That's a name for an antidepressant, right? Then you've got things like Prozac and Zoloft. Zoloft just makes me think of a loft, like a loft apartment or something. Joint reliever 5,000. Talk to your doctor about joint reliever 5,000.
You're a super puppy. Nice job.
Oh wow, I jumped over the car. That's a new strat. Actually, they did a study on, like, how well direct-to-consumer advertising for pharmaceuticals works. Like, what effect does it have when patients ask about these drugs in the doctor's office? And so they found that when patients requested a specific, this was for antidepressants. So when patients requested a specific antidepressant, they were less likely to get an antidepressant than if they requested just general antidepressants. Like they trained people to go into doctor's offices and then recorded the results. And so like if everybody had the same symptoms, like they were trained to have the exact same symptoms of depression. And so if they said like, I saw this ad for Prozac, they were less likely to get an antidepressant than if they said like, I saw people talking about depression on Oprah and somebody said antidepressants really helped them. Maybe, do you think it would help me? So something like that worked better than saying like, I want some Prozac. But both of them worked better than not saying anything. The conclusion was that doctors don't prescribe antidepressants as much as they're supposed to based on like clinical guidelines. Which I guess isn't surprising, because stigma.
Sure feels good to be out of there. Keep up the good work. When I get my paws on Cruella, I'm gonna...
Yeah, I have to say, I've always had weird side effects when I try antidepressants. Of course this is the run that is going. Of course it's this one. Yeah, these were like primary care doctors and stuff, sugar frosted, so they weren't like... It was a primary care doctor and it was their first time seeing the patient. So that's something to keep in mind too, is like if you have a history of talking to your doctor about these things, I would hope that they would be more receptive. But the stigma, yeah, is still strong. I wonder if it's actually possible that I got Cruella 1 done that fast one time. That was a big jump there. Are there a lot of them that cause weight gain? It feels like so many different medications have weight gain as a side effect. Like a lot of birth control for... A lot of hormonal birth control for women has weight gain as a side effect. And doctors like to tell you to lose weight, but then they put you on things that make it harder. I don't understand. Postbot, I swear, you need to cooperate here.
Way to go!
Silent Tremor, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for blessing the run. I mean, if this one PBs, it's always the ones with the really interesting conversations. But thank you for blessing the run, and I hope you have a good sleep.
Thanks for rescuing me. Okay. All right.
Exactly, I'm just easing the nerves. Specifically, I need weird conversations that don't tax my brain too much, because if I drift too far into the conversation, then I will, like, forget dogs and stuff.
Yeah, I'll see you later.
And so you may ask, but Passere, doesn't talking about, like, random medical studies tax your brain? No, because I get paid to do that. Like, I got paid to describe that exact study to a bunch of undergrads this year.
You're a super puppy.
For some reason, if you don't kill that second alligator fast enough, it takes another second before the, like, levy thing lowers. I don't even know what it is. What is that? Lock? Can we call it a lock? I don't know. It takes it a while before it lowers if you don't kill the second one fast enough, and maybe it's like when one dies, it checks how many are left, and if there's none left alive, then it just lowers, and so, like, you can skip part of it? I don't know. I'm just making things up. That's what it feels like. I have never actually read the entirety of Flowers for Algernon. I've only read parts for class. Uh-oh, I'm low on health. Alright, we're good. I stayed alive.
Boy, am I glad to see you.
Probably about time I read the whole thing. Yeah. Good, depressing, makes you feel things.
I owe you one. Hey.
That was a weird little boost I got there. Just go into genetics. It's easy.
Put a stuffy in there. Hey.
I did originally start college with the goal
Oh man.
of researching diabetes, and at the time, like, everybody was so sure that, I mean, there's like lots of different diabetes research going on. There's like researching ways to replace the pancreas with like cells that the body won't destroy. There's like an artificial pancreas outside the body. And like at that time, everybody was so sure that an artificial pancreas outside the body, like an insulin pump, but it does it all for you. They were so sure that that was just like around the corner. And you know what?
Thank you so much.
It is 7 years since I graduated, or since I started college, and that was supposedly right around the corner, and it's not there yet, so. Osmorn, thank you for the raid. How's it going? What were you up to?
Excelsior.
A league match for Superliminal? How'd it go? How big is the league? That sounds cool.
Hey.
You're my hero.
You won 3-0, but your runs were trash. Well, not compared to the people you were against, obviously. Apparently that was a gold.
You saved me.
Yeah, exactly. Sugar frosted stuff. Stuff like that, where it's just around the corner. For years. Oh no, Asmorn. I was thinking about that, like,
Way to go.
I've never felt ready to participate in a league for any game that I've run. Because it's like... I get paired with, like, what, the world record holder, and, then what? I lose. This is the first run that we got past Big Ben, so we're gonna, fingers crossed, finish it. And Turnios, thank you. Thank you for the good luck. How's it going? Welcome on in. I speedrun 102 Dalmatians. Sometimes I go fast, sometimes I'm just bad. Today I seem to be going fast. Mostly. We're collecting all the puppies in this one, which is 96 puppies. 6 per level. And I'm so close to a sub 45. Alright, the next Cruella fight can be really trolly, so I'm gonna try to keep that from happening. Are you kidding? Are you kidding? That didn't hit! I'm mad. This is what I mean by trolly. No, I don't want to save. Stop. If GDQ rated me right now? I have had that happen before. When I was, practicing a trick for something. It was like the hardest trick in the game, and so it was just a stream of me, it was supposed to be just a stream of me, like, practicing that trick until I got it. And they came, like, the raid happened right after I got it for the first time, which is great. But then I was like, oh shoot, now I have to do runs, like, I need to show people this game. It was after a Frame Fatales day. One of the days of Frame Fatales last time. It was a little bit terrifying.
You saved me.
But also really cool. Like, I'm super glad it happened. I don't mean to be like, oh, I wish they had it. No, it was awesome. It was really cool, really fun. But I don't think anybody can get a raid from a channel as big as GDQ and just kind of like be like, yep. That was totally normal and not terrifying at all. Unless you're a channel that's bigger than GDQ, but there's not many of them. I know, right? Like the guy that I was there for the last one when we raided, why am I forgetting? Bonnie? Is it pronounced Bonnie? I think it was Bonnie. Unfortunately, I skipped that split. I would have saved time at that point. My problem is that I can picture the name, I just can't remember if it's Vanny or Vani. But yeah, he did really great with it. I want to know how they pick. How they pick people. Not even how, I mean, I think I know how. Like, somebody's in charge of picking. I want to know, like, who... How they decide, like, who's picking and, like, when and... Somebody picked me. It's such great responsibility to pick where GDQ raids. No, I flipped the bulldozer! Oh, what bad luck. Come on, bulldozer, let's get going. Alright, Silo Dog. Somebody remind me about Silo Dog?
Yeah, I'll see you later.
Silo dog. Silo dog. This is the dog I am most likely to forget in a run. It's okay though, we're gonna get it. Sometimes I even tell myself I'm not gonna forget Silo Dog, and then I still like go by muscle memory and forget Silo Dog. Not long enough to like ruin the run, but sometimes I've like jumped out and been like, oh, come on. That one's dangerous because you can't see it. Like, it's not in your line of sight when you exit the silo cutscene. And so my muscle memory for all levels takes over. In the past 2 days, yes. Or today, not as much.
Give Grella a bite for me.
Yesterday? Yesterday was the fun, someone got banned drama.
I knew you'd rescue me.
It's such a wild situation. Like, it's wild not understanding that it was wrong. From what I saw from the person themselves, like... They just thought it was minor.
Way to go!
You're the greatest.
Yeah. Can't have GDQ without drama, right? There's always a conversation about somebody who people say is gonna get banned or something like that. But rarely does something so public happen.
Take that, buddy.
Also, I love how all, like, official statements come from Cool Maddie's Reddit account. Like, that's what was being passed around on Twitter, too, is a screenshot of Maddie's Reddit statement. Like, amazing. Top quality right there.
You saved me.
Like, I guess the news gets out that way, because people take screenshots and share it and stuff on other platforms, but... like, if you don't know where to look, you actually aren't gonna find it.
I'm free.
You're a super puppy!
Not plus 0.1. You can find all official statements from me on r/speedrun. I think one of the things I saw linked wasn't even on speedrun, it was like on r/games or gaming or something.
Way to go!
Reddit, the best place to make official press releases. Bandit Yoshi, how's it going? Did you win PUBG? Or did you continue to not have a weapon? I just realized I need to go to the bathroom. And there's still 15 minutes in this run.
You saved me.
Dean, can you take over this run for me real quick while I go to the bathroom? I'll add your name to the speedrun.com leaderboard. If it PBs. I'm just bouncing on the bed as this is happening.
You're a super puppy.
What I think about sometimes is like most speedrun leaderboards don't have a place for like a multiplayer run, but also most speedrun leaderboards don't explicitly say that it has to be one person running the game. So like, what if you get up to go to the bathroom and have somebody else like hold the controller for you for a second? Is that legal? Is that completely banned on all leaderboards just by default?
Nice job.
I'm guessing like it's just not a problem for almost anybody, so like no leaderboards have rules against it. I don't know what I did there. Alright, Cruella. The manipulation is broken. Please come over here, though. Please come back here, please, please, please. 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 Thank you. I'm still losing time, though. Lenarno, how's it going? Well, that sucks.
You're the greatest.
That's true, most leaderboards don't have a rule against splicing, but apparently some people didn't get that memo either.
Way to go!
Ha! You're that confident, Lenarno?
Nice job.
Like I'm forgetting what buttons do today, I don't know why. I have no excuse for that one. It's taking a while. Does Stokely know that you won?
You're a super puppy.
So if I want to know drama, I should ask you.
Boy, am I glad to see you.
Wow, how'd you get ahead, Leonardo? What's your secret? What's the civilization building secret? Is it the anime cartoon religion?
You're a super puppy.
I'll see you later.
Oh, you have it's a different game than the one I was seeing? Who won the last one then? Oh, Stokely won that one. So you're gonna be even then. How long until there's a YouTube video about this incident? That's the real question. I hope I woke up the parrot. I think I did. I'm kind of on autopilot and I forget.
You're the greatest.
Hello. Thank you. The tank guy was like, wow. Are they really just gonna stand there while I shoot at them? Are they really thanking me for that? The developers tried to make it easy on kids and I'm like, no, I actually want to take damage, please shoot.
Rescue me.
Top 10 speedrunners who cheated their speedruns. It's a publicity strat, right? Being one of the, like, speedrunners who cheats.
Give Corella a bite for me.
Stokely the spliced run on GDQ. That was... wow. Okay. The one this GDQ. You heard about that, right? Dean was talking about it yesterday. Were we talking about it? I don't even remember.
Wow, it's really bright out here.
Oh, you didn't hear about it. Oh, we get to tell you. The Metal Gear Rising DLC run that was an incentive. Not the actual run, but the incentive DLC run afterwards was pre-recorded and spliced.
You're my hero.
And the guy who did it was just talking about it openly, publicly, like it wasn't a big deal.
Which way to the bathroom?
Yeah, it's a really wild story, honestly.
What a stuffy in there.
Well, you can't watch it on the GDQ page, Kayudo, but you can definitely find it somewhere on YouTube. And you can still find it in the Twitch VOD, last I knew. Because I don't think GDQ wants to delete their VOD from that whole day just because of that. Did they? I did not hear about that.
Which way to the
thought about that sometimes with online marathons, like anybody could just pre-record it. I've done online marathons. I could pre-record things, but then like, why? A marathon run doesn't have to be perfect. If they wanted it to be perfect, they could just play your PB video. Part of the suspense is like not knowing what's gonna happen in the run.
Right out here.
They asked them to leave. I did know that the commentators weren't there for that part. I didn't know it because he specifically asked them to leave the voice call. That is pretty suspicious. That was great timing.
I'm going home.
That was smooth.
Keep up the good work.
Sure feels good to be out of there.
I hate that part very much. It's so bad with the way the camera moves.
When I get my paws on Cruella, I'm gonna...
That is a lot of text happening. I'm gonna focus on not missing this jump. Okay, finally. It's been a while since I got like a not messed up one. Come on, RNG. It's not a sub 45! I saved 4 seconds, but it wasn't enough, guys. I saved 4 seconds, but it wasn't enough. That's okay. When I get my paws on Cruella, I'm gonna... Then you gotta run away. Just like the dog does. Thanks for the GGs, guys. That was good. I made some silly, like, time losses there where I shouldn't have, so, I mean, that's on me. It's not the game. That was my fault. It was so close. Stream title's a lie. I want my money back. Osmorn, as soon as you pay me, I can give you that money back.
Let's go find Mom and Dad.
That just means that the next one has to be sub 45. I mean, if I get another PB and it's not sub 45, that will be so unfortunate. Right? Like, if I get another one and it's not sub 45, that means I just saved like 2 seconds and it's like 45 even or something.
Bother us again for a long, long time. Now let's go home.
I got 4 gold.